class. In previous video, I explained disjoint set unions. There, I explained how union can be performed among the sets. Initially, I was constructed set-related trees, and among those trees, I constructed a union among them. Once again, I will give brief introduction about union. After that, what is the necessity of applying find and updated find for those trees? I will explain. So first, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as individual nodes. Initially, we are treating them as forest. So that's why there is no parent for 1, parent for 2, parent for 3, because we are considering them as individual nodes. So that's why parent is -1. That -1 represents there is no parent for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now. So I explained weighted rule in union. Suppose if you apply weighted rule, how these trees can be constructed. There are two different ways. One is we can take our own sequence for constructing trees. Another one is start with the first node, and combine all the trees in the sequence. In that way, we get the best tree structure. Suppose if you perform union of 1 comma 2. What do you mean by union of 1 comma 2? One is one tree root node, two is another tree root node. These two are two different trees. If you combine 1 and 2 trees, we get union of 1 comma 2. Here, we can make either 1 or 2 as root node. If we make 1 as root node, then we get union of 1 comma 2 like this. Union of 1 comma 2 like this. So next one is union of 3. Union of, here this particular resultant tree root node is 1 and the next tree root node is 3. Union of 3 according to weighting rule. So here it has only one node. This particular tree has two nodes. Then ultimately we are making the more number of nodes related root node as the parent of another tree. Okay, na? Then we can combine 3 like this. Okay, na? Next one is suppose union of again this tree root node is 1, the next node is 4. Okay, na? Union of 1 comma 4. Again 1 has 3 nodes and 4 is having only one node. Then we can attach 4 to 1 only. Like this, if we extend this particular procedure until adding all the nodes, we say that all the remaining nodes becomes children. So finally we can get the structure after performing 7 unions. Then we get the tree structure like this. So finally we get 8 like this. Okay, na? So finally we get the tree structure with the 2 levels. So this is the best way of constructing union or performing union among all the tree structures. That too from left to right, considering all the nodes in the sequence without taking our own sequence. So this is the best case tree. If you apply find operation is taking only one step, because what is find? Now I will introduce what is find. So find is already explained in operations of sets. The find is used for finding the root node, because actually find is used for displaying set name. But here the set name itself root node, because after constructing tree structure, ultimate aim of find is to find the root node itself. So that's why the ultimate aim of find is finding the root node of a tree. Okay, na? So but according to weighting rule, if you follow the sequence from 1 to 8 by considering all the nodes in the sequence, then we get the best case tree structure like this. And I am also going to explain. Suppose if you take your own sequence, because here the find there is no need of updating find, because we are going to update the find operation. In straightforward find operation produces the worst case time for finding all the elements. But if we modify the find operation, we have collapsing find, because union using weighted rule for combining two trees. Here we are using collapsing for finding the element, because that particular collapsing is used for collapsing all the branches between root node and the selected node. Okay, na? First I will explain what is find, but before going to that, again I will show how, according to weighting rule only, how we can construct tree structure in our own way by taking our own sequences. I will show you. We can also take our own sequences for constructing or performing union. Suppose union of 1 comma 2, union of 3 comma 4, union of 5 comma 6, union of 7 comma 8. I will show you. What is union of 1 comma 2? Now consider these two trees and combine those two trees. Just by taking either 1 or 2 as root node, we can take either 1 or 2 as root node, then we can combine those two. So like this we get this is union of 1 comma 2. This is union of 1 comma 2. Next one is union of 3 comma 4. Just make either 3 or 4 as root node, 3 or 4 as root node, and we can perform union between those two. Whatever next one, union of 5 comma 6. Then take 5 as root node or 6 as root node and combine like this. Next one, last one is union of 7 comma 8. Then take 7 as root node and add 8 as a child of 7. Okay na? So like that we can combine. Next time, suppose if you want to perform union of 1 comma 3. Union of 1 comma 3. What will be union of 1 comma 3? 1 is the root node of one tree, 3 is the root node of another tree. Then just by applying weighting rule, here what do you mean by weighting rule? According to the number of nodes in the trees, we are supposed to make the highest number of nodes related root as the parent of another tree. But here these two trees have same number of nodes. Then I can make either 1 or 3 as root node. Okay na? Then this is the resultant tree. This is the resultant tree. So this is union of 1 comma 3. This is union of 1 comma 3. Suppose if you want to combine these two, that name is called union of, because one tree root node is 5, another tree root node is 7. Then either we make 5 or 7 as parent. If you make 5 as parent of next tree, then the tree resultant tree structure becomes like this. Okay na? Okay. So these two are after combining union of 1 comma 3 and union of 5 comma 7. Then finally, if you want to combine or if you want to perform union of 1 comma 5, union of 1 comma 5. What do you mean by union of 1 comma 5? Combine tree with root node 1 and tree with root node 5. Okay na? So what is the procedure now? According to weighting rule, you are supposed to select highest number of nodes related root node as parent. But here both are having equal number of nodes. Then I can attach 5 as child of this particular tree. 5 as child of this tree. So this is the combined tree. This is union of 1 comma 5. This is union of 1 comma 5. So like this. But earlier I told, suppose if you apply weighting rule in sequence, then we got only 2 level tree. If you take your own sequences, we get this particular tree. But earlier the find is producing rapid results. But here, if you apply simplified find, or if you apply simple find procedure, if you want to search 8, then start from 8 and find out how many levels you need to reach, how many levels we need to traverse to reach root nodes observe. Suppose if you continuously apply 8, suppose if any application is requiring 8 more number of times, then you must start at 8 and traverse upward direction until reaching root node and display root node, because this particular node is there in this architecture or this particular tree. So aim of find I have already defined. What is the find? Aim of find is used for finding the element and displaying the respective root node as the result. So suppose if you repeatedly apply find n number of times, then how many number of comparisons or how many number of steps are required to reach the root node observe. Okay now, if we keep this tree structure like this, then simplest procedure is requiring more time. Because if you repeatedly require 8, then simplest procedure is requiring more time. Then I will go to write, now next I will go to write what is the simplest procedure and how we can update simplest procedure so that all the elements should be attached directly to 1, as the earlier example in weighted rule. I constructed tree in the sequence considering from first node to 8th node and performing union between resultant tree and the next tree. Then we got 2 level tree only. So ultimate aim of that updated find operation is to construct a 2 level tree by collapsing all the edges between the nodes. So finally the target is attaching all the nodes as the immediate children of the root node. That is the aim. I am going to explain simplest procedure and collapsing rule. Now I am going to explain what is simple find procedure for the previously constructed tree, and after that I will show you what is the drawback in this, and I will explain what is the updated find procedure. Okay now I am going to explain simple find procedure. Suppose if you want to find any node, if you want to find either 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, 3 or 2, any node in the tree structure, just I am generalizing that node number as I. Okay now? Now start at I. Suppose if you want to find 8, then start at I, and we need to check this condition while parent of I greater than 0 means there is a parent. Parent of I greater than 0 means there is a parent for I, then update I as parent of I, or you can take equal. Update I as parent of I. Repeat this procedure. Update I as parent of I. Suppose you are there at I. If I's parent is there, then go to that particular parent and make it as I. If I's parent is there, go to that parent and make it as I. So like that, until the condition is true. If P of I is greater than 0, then move upward one level by level until reaching the root node. So once it is false means you have reached I. You have reached root node. Then you simply written I, because I finally stops at the root node. I will take one example and I will explain. Suppose if you take I equal to 8. If you take I equal to 8. Suppose if you apply find of 8. If you apply find of 8. Where is find? Find is there here. Sorry, 8 is there in this tree structure. 8 is there here. Then initial start I at 8. Initial start I at 8, because we are talking about find of 8. Initial start I at 8. Then what is P of I? What is P of I? Means parent of 8. Parent of 8 is greater than 0. Yes or no? Parent of 8 is greater than 0. Only except root node, all the remaining nodes have parents. At root node, there is no parent, because I have already shown in earlier forest structure. In that, all the nodes are independent. There are above that particular node, I represented -1. So -1 means there is no parent. Then what is find of I? Just follow this procedure. P of 8. Yes, P of 8 is greater than 0. Okay, P of 8 is greater than 0. Then what I want to say, I equal to P of 8. Then make I as 7 now. Make I as 7. Again, compare whether parent of I is there or not. Yes, parent of I is there. Then what is parent of I? 5. Then make it as I. Make it as I. Then again compare whether parent of I is there or not. Yes, parent of I is there. Parent of I is there. Then go to parent and make it as I. Make it as I. Again compare whether parent of I is greater than 0 or not. No. Because root node, there is no parent for root node. That's why we are calling it as first node. Okay, na? So if there is no root node, then what is we are going to write? I we are going to write. What is the I value? 1. Then it simply, once after tracing the entire program, which returns 1, because 1 is the root node. 1 is the root node. This is the aim of find. This is the aim of find. Okay, now suppose your application is repeatedly requiring 8. Your application is repeatedly requiring 8. Then you have to process this entire steps. Okay, na? So again move to 7, move to 5, move to 1. Again, once again, if find of 8 is required, again start at 8, and again you have to move up to root node. If tree structure is not disturbed, if tree structure is constant like this, your application is repeatedly requiring find of 8 or 8 in that particular manipulation or calculations, then your procedure must repeat the same steps in sequence, required number of times. So this is time-taking process, time-waste process. Okay, now. So one beautiful updation is there, or method like waiting rule in constructing union. Here collapsing rule is there. The ultimatum of collapsing rule is collapsing all the branches, okay, and attaching all the nodes in this particular path as direct children. Suppose find of 8 is there. Initially, we have to start at 8 and we need to reach 1 initially. But next time onwards, in that particular procedure itself, we are breaking this link and we are directly connecting 8 as immediate child of 1. I will show you because by using that particular procedure, we can attach 8, 7 as direct children of 1. I will show you that procedure. That procedure is called collapsing rule. In simple find, we have seen there is no updation in architecture. Suppose if you apply find 10 times, you have to apply that find operation on this entire architecture only. Okay. Suppose if even you apply n times find of 8, we have to start with this lowest level and we have to traverse all the levels between 8 and 1, and finally we need to reach 1. Okay, na? Finally we need to reach 1. Okay. So the aim of find is to return root node only. But here I am going to explain one beautiful concept, that is collapsing find. Initially, it is like find only. It is like simple find only. Until reaching the root node first time, it is like find only. But after that, once the root node is reached, we are internally including collapsing procedure. The collapsing procedure is used for attaching 8 directly to 1, attaching 7 directly to 1. So what will happen if next time if find of 8 is required, within one step we can reach 8. So because the level between 1 and 8 is only 1. 1 and 8 is only 1. Now I am going to explain collapsing find. But what I told in collapsing find also, initial step is same as simple find only. That step is used for finding root node first. First we need to find what is the root node. Okay, na? So initially we need to start at R. Generally take for remembering purpose, take root as I R, and initially start R at line. Okay na? Suppose this is I. If you want to find of 8, then I is 8. Then start R initially at 8. Okay na? Traverse one by one level up until reaching the root node. Okay na? So for finding root node, it is like simple procedure only. While P of R is greater than 0, while P of R greater than 0, R equal to P of R. R equal to P of R. What will happen here? Initially take R, I as R, take I as R. Okay na? Then immediately verify whether P of R is there or not. P of R is there or not. Yes, here P of R is there. Immediately go to P of R and make it as R. Immediately go to P of R and make it as R. Again verify whether this R related parent is there or not. Yes, R related parent is there. Then what is this step? Make P of R as R. Again treat it as R. Okay na? Again verify whether P of R is there or not. Yes, P of R is there. Then go to P of R and make it as R. Go to P of R and make it as R. Again verify here whether P of R is there or not. No, P of R is greater than 0 is false because P of R is minus 1. If there is no parent means parent is simply minus 1. Okay na? Then like this we can find root node. Then what is root node now? Root node is R now. Root node is R. Now root node is finalized as R. Okay na? So this is up to this is common to simple procedure, simple find procedure. Now I am going to include collapsing rule. How collapsing will act? Okay na? Now our goal is finding I. Yes or no? So while I not equal to R, what is the root node now? Root node is R. Root node is R. So while I not equal to R, because again we need to start at I. We need to start at I. We have to add I into root node as direct edge. I's parent is also direct edge to root node like that. Like that we need to remove all the edges. Remove edge between 8 and 7 and add 8 to root node as direct edge. Remove edge between 7 and 5 and add 7 to the root node as immediate child. So like that I am going to show you. Okay now. So while I not equal to R, okay na? So initially preserve parent of I in one temporary variable. Suppose if you take temporary variable is S equal to P of I. Okay na? S equal to P of I. What is P of I? P of I is this. P of I is this. Then then make it as S. That means initially we are copying P of I into S. So what is S now? S equal to 7. Because I equal to 8, until I reaches root node, we are supposed to break all the edges between the I and the parent, like this, and attach them as direct children of or next immediate children of root node. Okay na? So until while I not equal to R, immediately copy parent of I into S temporarily copy parent of I into S and write this statement P of I equal to R. Once you write P of I equal to R, what we are making according to that particular statement, by using that statement, immediately we are removing this link. What is P of I equal to? What is P of I now? P of I is R. Immediately we are making direct link between I and R. So just by using this statement, we can make I as direct child or immediate child to root node R now. Is it clear now? Now, in any safe side, we copied the parent of I into S. Now, again assign S to I and repeat this procedure. Okay na? Now, this S becomes I. I started here now. Okay na? S becomes I started here now. Again same procedure. Is I equal to R? No. I is not equal to R. Immediately make the parent of I. Treat parent of I as S. Now S is assigned with 5. Okay na? S is assigned with 5. Then what is the next immediate statement? Make P of I as R. Again remove this and attach this particular node directly to root node. Okay na? Then again start I as S. Again copy S into I. Okay na? I not equal to R. Is it clear now? I not equal to R. Okay. Then parent of I. Treat this as S. treat it as S. Then directly copy P of I, directly attach P of I directly to R. Then this edge will establish. This edge will establish. Okay, na? Then start I with R. Start I with R. Okay, na? Now I and R both are equal. I and R both are equal. Then this condition becomes true. Sorry, this condition becomes false. Then the next immediate step is return R and close the procedure. Next immediate step is return R and close the procedure. So in this way, we can break all the edges between root node and all the remaining nodes in the path, all the remaining nodes in the searching node path, and we are simply breaking or removing the edges, and we are directly connecting all the edges in that particular path between selected node and root node, and we can attach all these nodes as immediate children of the root node. So like this we can break all the edges, and we can directly attach like this. Okay, now so if you apply the same procedure for 4 and 6, we get the optimal tree structure by using weighting rule. Optimal tree structure using weighting rule. One level architecture we get root node, and all the children will accommodate at the next immediate level. Even you use collapsing rule at all the remaining nodes. We get that optimal tree structure only. So like this we can apply collapsing rule. Once again I will give. Okay, you can apply collapsing find at any node. First of all, if we apply the find operation on that particular node first time, we have to reach the root node and find out what is the root node of the respective node. What is the root node of the respective node is the aim of finding the root node for the respective node. Okay, na? After finding root node first time, then we start collapsing because that particular node related find operation may be happen, or any other procedure may require the same node repeatedly. If you keep that particular node at the same level, then same number of comparisons required, or same number of steps required to reach the root node. Okay, so that's why we are applying collapsing, and we are breaking all the edges between root node and the finding node. Okay, man. So like this we can apply find operation on any node, but first time we have to find the root node. This particular root node finding is first time for the respective node only. After that, by using this collapsing procedure, we are going to collapse the edges, all the edges between root node and all the remaining nodes in the path up to 8, and we are directly attaching all the nodes in that particular path as next immediate children of the root node. So like this we can apply collapsing. Next time if find of 8 is required, within the next immediate step is 8 only, then within one step we can reach 8, within one step we can reach 7, within one step we can reach 5. But if you apply find of 6, initially we need to find what is the parent of, means root node of 6 in this particular tree. So this is common. Initially, first time if you apply find on any node, this step is common. After that, if you apply collapsing rule, and whatever the nodes that are there in the path between root node and the finding node, those are simply attached as direct nodes to the root node. Next time if find of 6 is required, immediately we get the answer because 6 is the next immediate node of root node. So like this we can apply collapsing, and like that we can reduce the time complexity for this particular node. But if we directly take the architecture, normal tree architecture, okay na? Height is, suppose number of nodes are n, height is log n. Height is log n base 2. Height is log n base 2 plus 1 is the root node level. If you apply collapsing rule, collapsing rule at all the nodes, then immediately all the nodes will become the next immediate children of the root node. Then there the total complexity required as 1 for any node. Like this we can reduce the levels between root node and finding node by using collapsing rule. Okay, so this I want to explain about find operation. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.